everybody, it's your boy Brickhouse here, and Dana White over the weekend just gave a master class on how to handle woke reporters and so-called journalists. And this centers around the comments that went viral last week on social media by UFC fighter Sean Strickland. He went on a little rant last Wednesday in the media day press conference for the fights at UFC 297 this past weekend. So let's fast forward to Saturday, shall we? This is from MMA Junkie, Danny Segura and Abby Subban. Dana White has addressed Sean Strickland's viral anti-LGBTQ comments from earlier this week. Strickland, who lost the middleweight title this past Saturday at UFC 297, was under fire and went viral on social media after going on a little bit of a rant on Wednesday's media day. Over the years, Dana White has taken a stance in which he doesn't police most things said by fighters on the promotion's roster. In fact, Dana White basically says, hey, you got the freedom to say what you want. And if you want to sound like an idiot, then you're going to sound like an idiot. Now, I'm going to play a little bit of the questions here because his responses are going to be better than me reading what he said. So here we go.
I know you kind of answered this somewhat, but when the trash talk between Sean and Dreykus got a little dark there with the child abuse and then the brawl at 296, did you ever consider going to those guys and saying, hey, this might be the one time you need to tone it down?
This might be the one time you need to what?
Tone it down, the trash talk?
I don't tell anybody to do anything. I don't try to control any other human beings in any way, shape, or form. They do it this way. I say it all the time. We're in the fight business, and, you know, if you get your feelings hurt that bad, you probably shouldn't ask the type of questions when you know the answer you're going to get from Strickland. Let's start there. You know what I mean? If you ask him, you know who he is. And if you ask him a certain question, he was baited in that question.
Well, I'm not, sorry, my mistake. Not referring to that question. Just, you know, Strickland got a little...
I know what you're saying. Okay. I know what you asked me. It is what it is. It's the fight business, man.
Last one for me. You talked about maybe coming back to Canada. We're seeing the
I mean, that was just the perfect answer. And it just doesn't go for what Sean Strickland said last week that went viral. It goes for what anybody says. The First Amendment is there for a reason. Now, do you have to agree with my opinion in what I say? No. Do I have to agree with yours? No. But to try to get Dana to basically say, well, do you put a leash on your fighters and what they say? No. He lets them speak their mind. He lets them speak their opinion. And you can like it or not like it. They don't need to be censored. And that's the whole point of this. You know, the day that we live in now is the day where you said something that offends me, and I'm gonna be triggered by that thing you said, and I'm gonna go to social media and whine about it. When the reality is, you don't have to listen to that person. You can tune them out, turn them off. It's just like they're just anything in life. If you don't like it, don't listen. Tune it out. Turn it off. If you're watching something on TV and you don't like it, turn the channel. If you hear something on the radio and don't like it, change the station. This idea that all speech has to be policed. And if somebody says something that hurts somebody's feelings, then we need to go and cancel that person. We can't give them a voice because they said mean things. That's why those people are called cancel pigs. Because that's what they are. They do nothing but spend their day looking to find something that somebody says or posts on social media that offends them, and then goes and cries about it to get enough people to agree with them to then go after somebody's sponsors, to hit them in the pocketbook, or to get a social media site to ban them and deplatform and dehumanize them. Well, guess what? That ain't working anymore, at least not when you have something like someone like Elon Musk who owns X. It's definitely not happening there anymore. So the other part of this, and I can't, well, I'm going to go ahead and play it. What the heck? I'm going to play it.
Saudi Arabia show this year. Are there any other destinations maybe that you haven't been to before that you'll be going back to this year that you can let us know?
Knows where we could end up by the
Go for her first title defense.
Yeah, could happen. Yeah, I mean, I sitting right here now.
Israel Adesanya, like, is he looking to come back sooner?
A leash?
Like, is he looking to come back soon?
You were talking about, like, you obviously give a long leash to your fighters about, you know, what they can say when they are up there with a UFC microphone, and you are getting into territory of homophobia, transphobia. Like, is there?
I don't give anybody a leash.
Well, I'm saying you.
A leash?
Like
free speech. Control what people say. Going to tell people what to believe. Going to tell people. I don't fucking tell any other human being what to say, what to think, and there's no leashes on any of them. What is your question?
I was asking that question. I'll move on, though.
Yeah, probably a good idea. That's ridiculous to say I give somebody a leash. Free speech, brother. People can say whatever they want, and they can believe whatever they want. And I don't think there's any. We had two gay women who fought in the co-main event. They sat on the stage with Sean Strickland. They could give a shit what Sean Strickland thinks, or what he says, or what his beliefs are, or what his opinions are. You know what I mean? Go ahead. What do you got?
And that, my friends, is the way you handle a question from a woke journalist. Maybe they should teach a class in colleges using examples from Dana White on how to handle woke reporters. And he's right. Two gay women are sitting up on the stage with Sean Strickland, and he made the comments that he made, and they're not offended by it. They care less. But yet, some keyboard warrior out there sitting in his mom's basement's offended by it. And that's the problem with today's society. Nobody has thick skin anymore. Or at least nobody younger than the age of, say, 40 has thick skin anymore. There are a few exceptions. So just wanted to bring this one out there to you guys. It was a wild week last week with Sean Strickland's comments going viral. People up in arms. And then you have Dana White's response. Comment down below, share your thoughts, share your opinions. Tell me what you think. While you're at it, please take the time to smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thank you to those of you that have subscribed in the last 12 months, all 15,000 plus of you. And if you are new here, you like what I do, subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss a video. And with that, I will see you guys later.